everyone, it's VI Showcase. I'm your girl Reynee Lisa, and today we are here with filmmaker, producer, director, and writer, Mr. Ed LaBorde. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I can't complain. I'm here where the magic happens. So we're gonna discuss your movie that's up and coming.
Yes.
Timeless?
Yes. We're in the heat of the battle, so we're in production heavy now, and it's very exciting. It's overwhelming sometimes because this is a kind of a dream that you have for so many years, and then now it's happening and it's coming to life, so it's exciting.
So what inspired you to make this movie? Because I know it's not your first one, but we'll touch on that a little later.
Well, it's a little deep. It's always, I never get inspired by one thing. I always, because there are ideas that come every day, but there are things that kept coming back, and then more things that kind of complement the inspiration. First was there was a movie called Black Orpheus, and Black Orpheus was done in the 50s, and it is a Brazilian film that had a theme very sort of similar to ours. It was the genesis for the desire to make a movie like that for the Virgin Islands, because what Black Orpheus did for Brazil was huge. And so I always sort of had it in my heart to do something like that for my own home, and that was an initial inspiration. And then I had this idea that this sort of recurring thought that hurricanes actually come from the souls of people that suffered in the Middle Passage.
Oh, wow.
And this was actually shortly after Maryland this was an idea that just kept coming back to me. And then I started to have sort of visions of the story coming together. So I started writing it.
Tell me some of the cast members and your film crew working on it.
Well, we have about 10 main characters. We have Kamisha Victoria Counts. She is one of our leads. And we have Bramel Jermaine.
Okay.
And Salai Peñalo. And Elaine Jacobs. Laurel Samuel. Shanaka Harris. Margarita Augustine. And Monet Green. Julian Bob. And Bianca Castillo.
Yes. What's your film crew? Do they work night and day and night? Who do you work with? Where do you go? What do you do?
That's okay. We're collaborating with Digitac Films. Digitac does a lot of great work. They've done some music videos that have gone on to have national recognition. And Digitac, it has been doing a lot of our camera work, and they're fantastic. And then I'm working with Royce Cricky, who is my first assistant director. But Royce is a lot more than that. A majority of our crew they're very multi-talented. So we have a crew full of people who can multitask, have talents in different areas in production, whether it be shooting, whether it be editing, lighting, or everybody is sort of very familiar and aware of all of these things. So there's also James Gardner. There's one of our hardest working guys is Steele. And then Ray Marone is also a big part of our crew. And we work very hard together. We get in the trenches and we work long hours. If something's not right, we work till we get it right. I don't know if we would call ourselves perfectionists, but we want to get the best product we can for the Virgin Islands, and we want to put our best foot forward. So we work really hard. We all do. And I'm very grateful for everybody in the cast and the crew. We've come to be very close over time. We enjoy ourselves doing the work. And we love what we do.
So I have a question now. We're going to rewind a little bit for everyone at home, okay? what made you start out being from a small island on St. Thomas?
Oh.
You know, trials and tribulations. We have to know because now you're doing something big, but we all know when you have a seed, you have to plant it first and then it becomes a big tree.
Sure. I decided to make film after some time in the Navy. I had been all over the world, and I saw lots of things, but I had nothing to show for it at the end of the four years. And close to the end, I started to realize this, and I felt crazy because all I had done was buy clothes and party. Anybody that knows about the Navy, they know that that happens a lot. So I was no different than most sailors. And what happened was I said, you know, I can't this just can't be. So I went out and I bought a video camera so that I could show some of the things that I had seen over the last 4 years. But then I realized real quick that home videos are boring. And so I started to tell people what to do in the scenes so that they could be more exciting for us to watch when they got like a home video for yourself. It's fun to watch, but you bring somebody else in the room that had nothing to do with it, and it's like, okay,
what's going on?
Yeah, you're all excited and they don't like it. So I started to tell them what to do, and then after doing that, then I started to actually try to edit it together.
Oh wow.
And then I started editing between 2 VCRs, and then I just started to be a fanatic about getting footage and shooting it and using it some way and making videos and music videos and that kind of thing. So once I got out of the military, I had the bug, and instead of coming either here or to New York, where my mother is living now, I decided to stay in California and pursue movies.
Oh wow, that's a big choice.
Yeah, I think everybody thought I had lost my mind then, which wasn't the first time. We could talk about that later. They were like, "What are you doing?" I didn't really know anybody in the Bay Area. This was in the Oakland, San Francisco area. I didn't know anyone, and but everything I knew about success and making it in this world had to do with people taking a chance like that and saying, you know, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try this.
Hi everyone, I'm Chantel Hoheb, the publicist for Timeless, the movie, and I hope you enjoyed the interview you just watched here on VI Showcase. As Ed mentioned, we have a few more months of shooting to complete our movie, including travel to St. Croix. Now remember, this is an independent film, so we're gonna need the help of everyone in the Virgin Islands to complete it. Timeless, through Cutting Edge Entertainment, would appreciate any donations or sponsorships. To make a donation to our production, you can email us at timelessthemovie@hotmail.com or send a check or money order to Cutting Edge Entertainment Inc., 2369 Crown Prince Nscada, Suite 8, PMB 181, St. Thomas, USVI 00802. We're in the process of setting up online donations, but be sure to like us on Facebook so you can be aware of when that system is ready so that you and your friends can pitch in to make cinematic history in the Virgin Islands. Thank you all for your support, and look out for Timeless, a Virgin Islands love story.